Well, it's an open discussion in our household. Our boys are adults and of a grown age, but it was something that we openly discussed in our home from a common sense perspective and also from a faith perspective, because we definitely didn't want them to go out into the world and get it from their friends. We wanted them to have a true understanding. Sex was not something that was discussed in my home, in my upbringing and growing up. It was just something that you did not do. You just didn't bring any babies home. You just didn't have sex. That was
something you just didn't do.
It was something you did not do. No, not unless you were married.
Well, that's cool.
That was discussion in my home. But with our children, and especially once they became teenagers and the hormones were raging and everything that was going on, we had the discussion with them about masturbation, about abstaining from sex.
I told them that soap better be the same size when I go back in there.
About fornication and anything else that had to do with religion and the pleasures of self. Yeah.
So what was the conversation when you're talking to your children about masturbation, Rufus? How did you guide them?
Well, the best you can do with a teenager, period. I don't care what religion, but I just let them know that if people do it. I don't think you guys should be exploring this. You should wait till you're married. I just kind of let them know that I want them to wait till they're married. That's pretty much how I did the whole masturbation thing. But I let them know that I know that these things happen. But I just advise them to wait. Now, I ain't there when if they did it or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I just let them know that I was aware that this does exist.
Yeah, and also just reinforcing and reinforming that it is a lesser sin than fornication. So if you want to look on the sins and everything, so
if you had to create a hierarchy of things you're going to do, if the masturbation is going to prevent fornication, we can work with it. So when we're talking about the different religions, one of the things in the Catholic religion, masturbation is also considered a sin. You can repent. Is there a way that would your kids ever come back and say, "Hey, look, I defiled my body. Is there something I can do?" Is there something that they can do to kind of bring back faith into themselves?
Well, we told them about asking for forgiveness for everything.
Well, come on, Nancy, as a mother, I don't want to know. I don't want to know that. Seriously.
Well, you sure was checking their butt to make sure.
Yes, I checked a lot of things out to keep my children protected. Not on my watch was the quote. But if they came to me and they said, "Yes, this is what I did," of course, I'd have to say some astaghfirullahs, first of all, and I'd have to repent for myself for even being a witness to have to hear that. But then the advice and the guidance as parents of what we were supposed to do is definitely to have them make tawbah, which is the salat of forgiveness, and ask and seek more guidance and prayer that they don't go forward in continuing into the sin.
Show them to pray for a wife. That way they ain't got to deal with it.